Hey boys, welcome back to some AFL Evolution Beer Pro round 4 of the season. We're 17th on the ladder. We're struggling a little bit last game, and personally, you know, it's been up and down. We've had a couple of decent games. Last game was pretty shocking, honestly. I mean, we got a few touches, but they weren't very effective, and we did like miss half the game from fatigue, unfortunately. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can bounce back. I think the funny thing was that last game, I showed it like briefly at the end, the 3-2-1 system, as we're not captain for this game. I don't know, we got dropped, which is fine. But I showed it a little bit at the end. We actually got 1 point that last game. I can't understand how. We only got 13 disposals. It's not like we got 20 something and was like top of the list. We were like fairly low down, so I don't know why we got 1 point in the rankings there. I don't know. The game, maybe the game sort of like favors your player to get that sort of stuff, but I don't know. Maybe we just didn't play as bad as I think, but hopefully we can get off to a better start. But it's not a good start. The first bounce here, that is going to be a goal to Nui out of the center. We get our first touch here though. That's a good little clearance, getting out to the wing there, and some good run through the center. No, he's not setting up anyone. He's gone for goal, and it's going to be behind. Yeah, no, I've said a few things that I don't like about this game, and that's probably a big thing. Like, the AI just bomb the ball all the time. They constantly just bomb the ball into the goals like torpedoes. I've said that before. Like, they constantly go for torps. Even if there's like a man open, they'll just bomb the ball for goal, which is fairly annoying. And I do find it annoying that they get them most of the times. As Lance Franklin is going to kick out on the full here. We're struggling a bit with the accuracy. It's only it's still an 11-point game. They've got a couple of goals on us, but again, good run through the center, setting it up for McVeigh there to run onto it. And he's probably going to line up another torp here as we're speaking about it. Every time, dude, every time the torp comes out and he's kicked it. You know, the torp is a good addition to the game, but my god, they just kick it too often. I mean, players don't kick torps from 50 out generally. But, you know, it's a bit of a minor issue as we spread around here. The big step gets past a couple there. A little late on the handball, but it's not gonna matter. Good work by the boys there to back me up. I took the bounce. That's what happened. I didn't mean to take the bounce. I think I panicked and pressed triangle instead of square. So we bounced the ball. It didn't pay off, as we do get simmed off in this first quarter. And I do like a few people like commented about, you know, you got to watch the game and you get subbed back on. I do realize that, but I think like most people, I don't want to watch a fucking full quarter of the game. As we do get brought back on the second quarter here, which is good. You know, you sort of got to be careful in the second quarter not to get subbed off, but it's just so difficult. Like this right here, like where I'm marking Sam Mitchell, it's like impossible to like get hold of him. Like most of the times, if like he gets the ball and he runs away, you just pretty much got to let them go, because if you chase after them, your stamina is going to be shot, and then you know, you'll just have to get subbed off, which is how the game sort of goes. So a lot of times our defense is lacking as we try to get back here, and we do make good ground there. Actually stopped the mark from happening. That was a neat work. Pretty decent game from us so far. We are down. West Coast are beating us as another kick goes up there, and they got a bit of running again. Just can't catch up to him. I know I said last game about someone gave me the tip how to actually stick onto the man with the button. But like I said in that video, I've recorded a fair few more games before I'll be able to implement that tactic. So yeah, a bit frustrating. I was looking at the controls trying to work out how to do it, but I don't know. There's a lot of different controls, a lot of buttons in this game. So I must have missed my mind as we do get simmed off in the second quarter. Still 7 minutes to go, which is frustrating, but it's going to be a bit of a turnaround. I mean, it's been pretty back and forth, but a chance here. He's going to line up the kick. Surely he's not going to make the distance here. That's a big kick, and no, that is going to be half-time. Going to be half-time with a 6-point deficit. And we've had a good game. I mean, Mitchell is killing us. He's got 15 disposals, but I mean, we have been off for been off for like at least a quarter of the game so far. So, you know, it's not all our fault. We've had a pretty decent start. As you see though, we are simmed off here, and honestly, like I said, I'm not gonna watch the full third quarter, so I'm gonna simulate the rest of the game. That's what's gonna happen. And we end up losing by 6 points. A bit of a thrilling game. We didn't get to play in the second half at all. We played pretty good in the first half, but yeah, I'm not going to sit and watch a full quarter. I think one thing to know though, as we play in our round 5 game here against the GWS Giants, one thing that will improve is that aspect, because when we level up, we get points to spend, and I am pumping the points into endurance. I'm trying to get other stats up as well, like our speed and kicking and marking and all that sort of good stuff, but the endurance definitely is going up. So hopefully we'll be able to like play almost full games. But yeah, for the time being, if I get subbed off and I have to miss out on the whole quarter, I'm pretty much just going to simulate the rest of the game. You know, it's not the most unrealistic thing, like a young guy like us. I think we put ourselves, we're like 16 years old in this career, or maybe 17, which is ridiculous. So, you know, a 16, 17-year-old maybe would only play half of the game in AFL top grade. I don't know, probably not, but we'll act like it's sort of right here. But again, the first bounce of the game, the opposition just clear it so beautifully. A nice little spin move by our man we're meant to be marking, I think, as we get a good grab overhead. So a bit of confidence to start this game. A good bit of confidence, actually. That was a nice mark as we tried to just kick it to the man. He wasn't really watching the ball. Maybe not the best kick, but pretty disappointing the way he tried to catch that one. But thankfully, a couple of points. They missed their opportunity at goal. And again, we're going to be the strong man on the 50-meter line to take those marks. As this time, surely, Kieran Jack this time is going to take it. You know, and that's the thing. Our kick power is pretty low. So we pretty much can only do those little stabbing kicks as Caniglio here. The Specky, my God, we're just getting owned by the stars of the game here. Just, you know, we had the good body position. We got early timing, which isn't the worst. And again, Caniglio, again, I was furious. I was mad after this one. Again, we had the in front. We had good body position, and we got good timing that time. And he just got it off our back. You know, what can you do? Nothing we can really do. That's a good kick into space. Good lead there by Hanbury. He goes for the overhead. I don't know what type of hand pass that was, but it's paid out. Good little bit of movement there. Finally gets it to Franklin. This will actually be the first time we actually get into our 50-meter line. He's just going to bang it long, and that's a shocking kick. Almost went out of bounds. Absolutely disgraceful kick right there. And that's going to be another mark. We're going pretty well right there. I don't know what I was doing there. I think I tried to just, you know, play on and just get the handball away, but just again, like a lot of times in this game, I do underestimate how long it takes to get the ball away, and it's something that catches me all the time. As we get a bit of room to move, this time just gonna find the open man. You know, no one was in queue of us that time, so a good opportunity to actually run the ball for a second and not get swamped. And good lead up play by Franklin. I call for the ball and we spill it. Oh man, the goal fever there from ourselves, very, very selfish. Should not have done it. Should have let Franklin line it up and kick the goal, but I just wanted to kick a goal, honestly. Have not kicked a point in this career mode yet, so I wanted to line up a goal, but yeah, what can we do? Is we go for the switch here, and I don't know where our player was going there. We timed it well, but I don't know what happened. As we get done there with the spin, but thankfully it gets cut off, and we're going to go straight. I don't know why didn't he go for that? Why didn't our player not go for that ball? It looked like it was there for the mark, but not to be. But we're not getting hurt on the scoreboard with our poor play. Like, I think we've been pretty good personally. a couple of nice clearances and stuff. A few silly mistakes like that. The big one at the end there, you know, calling for the ball. It wasn't like the worst call in the world. Like Franklin, it was a tough kick. Like he had a bit of an angle, fair way out. It's right there. I can't stand that. And then we get pinged for Shepherd off the ball. I mean, yes, when we got bulldozed, I mean, the ball was closer to us, but I mean, we weren't even, like, I feel like that's a bit of bullshit as well. Like, you get pinged for that all the time, and, you know, my Shepherd was probably a little bit more blatant, but I don't know, when you get just swamped like that, even when you're not even, like, that close to the ball, it's never a penalty. I find it fairly frustrating, so I try to let a bit of anger out, just trying to smash that bloke, but we barely even rocked him, so that was annoying. As the second quarter, we are gonna get subbed off here, and we're gonna see the end of this, but we are gonna simulate the rest of the match. Like I said, I'm not gonna watch the third quarter, and it's a 6-3 score. Caniglio's had a good game, but we are gonna win, thankfully. I mean, I thought we had a pretty darn good game. We're finding a little bit of form. And like I said, the games are going to get longer, like we're going to get more game time. Don't you worry about that. It will happen. I've already played more games, as Caniglio does get the player of the match there. But yeah, you know, not a bad couple of games. I mean, we had 10 disposals in our half of footy. We, you know, played pretty well, I gotta say. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you guys next time.